In this video, we're diving headfirst into the rich and diverse food landscape as seen through the eyes of the late great Anthony Bourdain. Viewcation presents Anthony Bourdain's list of best restaurants in New York City. Shake Shack. Kicking off our Epicurean adventure is Shake Shack, a fast food paradise that Anthony adored. He didn't just occasionally drop by, he was a regular patron who had a very specific way of enjoying his burgers. Double cheeseburgers served naked without any lettuce or tomato. Bourdain often spoke about how, after jet-setting around the world, his first craving was often a Shake Shack burger. It was his comfort food, his culinary hug. So if you're looking for a quick meal that doesn't skimp on flavor, Shake Shack is your destination. White Castle. Following closely is White Castle, a fast food establishment that Bourdain held in high regard, not for its culinary excellence, but for the sheer nostalgia it brought. Famous for its small, square burgers, commonly known as sliders, White Castle has been a comfort food staple for decades. Bourdain believed these sliders have a unique power, the ability to take you on a trip down memory lane, especially if you've had childhood memories of enjoying them. Ray's Candy Store. Switching up the pace, we have Ray's Candy Store, an iconic spot that Bourdain loved, particularly for its chocolate egg cream. But it's not just the food that makes Ray's special, it's also the story behind it. It was on the brink of closure but was saved by a community fundraising effort during the pandemic. It's a testament to the resilience and spirit of New York City. Veselka. Next, we journeyed to Veselka, a Ukrainian restaurant that has become a symbol of cultural resilience. While Bourdain didn't specifically comment on the food, the restaurant has seen a surge of support, particularly in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Known for its traditional Ukrainian dishes like borscht and pierogi, Veselka serves as a culinary ambassador for a culture facing significant challenges. Emilio's Ballato. If you're yearning for a taste of Italy, Emilio's Ballato should be on your list. Bourdain was so enamored of their bolognese sauce, he even brought members of the legendary band Blondie to dine with him. Established in 1956, the restaurant offers an atmosphere as authentic as its food, making you feel like you've been transported straight into a cozy Italian trattoria. John's of 12th Street. Another Italian gem is John's of 12th Street, a place Bourdain visited with artist Joe Coleman. They didn't just go there for the food, which includes classic Italian-American dishes like pasta with meat sauce and eggplant alla parmigiana. They also went there to discuss the cultural and societal changes that New York experienced in the 1980s, making it a place where food and intellectual conversation meet. Katz's Delicatessen. For deli aficionados, Katz's is a pilgrimage you must make. Bourdain's favorite order was a pastrami sandwich on rye bread, accompanied by sour pickles and a Dr. Brown's cream soda. He also had high praise for their bagels, which he recommended pairing with smoked salmon and cream cheese. It's not just a deli, it's an institution that has defined New York's food scene for decades. Gray's Papaya. If you're in the mood for an authentic Big Apple hot dog, Gray's Papaya is your spot. Bourdain considered their hot dogs to be a cost-effective, nutritious snack, and was very particular about the toppings: mustard and sauerkraut and nothing else. It's a simple yet satisfying option for those looking for a quick bite that's quintessentially New York. Hop Key. Located in the vibrant neighborhood of Chinatown is Hop Key, a restaurant Bourdain featured on Parts Unknown. Known for its wide range of dishes like pan-fried flounder and Cantonese-style crab, what caught Bourdain's attention was the endless pot of tea and scrumptious egg rolls. Barney Greengrass. If you're on the hunt for what Anthony boldly proclaimed as, quote, the best breakfast in the universe, look no further than Barney Greengrass. Affectionately known as the Sturgeon King, this Upper West Side eatery is more than just a restaurant, it's a New York institution. Bourdain was particularly smitten with their sturgeon platter, a dish that showcases the restaurant's expertise in smoked fish. Alongside that, he would often opt for Nova eggs, a delightful combination of scrambled eggs and Nova Scotia salmon. To wash it down, nothing but a cup of their regular coffee would do it for him. Burger Joint. Tucked away inside the Thompson Central Park Hotel is Burger Joint, a spot Bourdain found irresistibly intriguing. He described it as one of New York City's great incongruities, a hidden gem in an otherwise upscale setting. When you step inside, you'll find yourself in a no-frills, dimly lit space that's all about the burgers. But it's not for the indecisive. You need to know your order before you get to the counter, or you risk being sent to the back of the line. Fara. For those who consider themselves connoisseurs of pizza, Fara in Midwood is an absolute must-visit. Established in 1965 by Italian immigrant Domenico DeMarco, this family-run pizzeria has become an institution in its own right. Bourdain was no exception to its allure. He was particularly fond of the traditional, handcrafted pizzas that come right out of the Fara ovens. With each pie carefully made by the DeMarco family, it's a slice of Italian heritage in the heart of Brooklyn. Osteria Morini, Marea. When it comes to pasta, Bourdain had two top recommendations: Osteria Morini, located in the trendy neighborhood of Soho, and Marea, situated in bustling Midtown. While Marea is temporarily closed, Osteria Morini continues to be a haven for pasta lovers. Bourdain praised the restaurant for its authentic Italian dishes, which range from creamy risottos to perfectly al dente pasta. Keen's Steakhouse. If you're in the mood for a steak that's more than just a meal, Keen's Steakhouse in Midtown is where you should be heading. Bourdain had a special affinity for this place, which takes you back to the golden era of beefsteak parties. With its dark wood interiors and an extensive selection of cuts, Keen's is a carnivore's dream come true. Bourdain often remarked that the quality of the meat here is unparalleled, making it a must-visit. Russ Daughters. For those with a soft spot for delis, Russ Daughters is a place that Bourdain frequently visited, especially after being away from the city for a while. Located on the Lower East Side, the deli is famous for its smoked salmon and high-quality bagels. Bourdain loved the authenticity and wide array of options available. Pastrami Queen. If you thought Katz's was the end of the deli road, think again. Pastrami Queen is another establishment that received Bourdain's hearty approval. Situated in the Upper East Side, this deli is renowned for pastrami sandwiches, which Bourdain considered to be among the best in the city. Randazzo's Clam Bar. Last but not least, we have Randazzo's Clam Bar in Sheepshead Bay. This seafood haven offers a range of dishes from broiled salmon to chicken parm, but Bourdain's top pick was their lobster fra diavolo. He described it as an Italo-American mutation, a dish that combines the best of Italian and American seafood traditions. Now it's time to hear from you. Have you ever eaten at any of these places? Do you think you ever will? Let us know in the comments section below.